Maybe I can take this opportunity now to invite the Deputy President, Honorable Arap Ruto.
Asante sana. Asante sana ndugu yetu mkubwa Bwana Raila Odinga. Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, ndugu yangu Edwin na family yako, watoto Brian, Ted, Marco, Mina na Judy na Mary, familia ya Abonyo na familia ya Laboso, Mheshimiwa former Prime Minister Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi, former Vice President, Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka, former Vice President, mawaziri, governors wote wakiongozwa na mwenyekiti wao, senators, wabunge, MCAs, ndugu wananchi wa hapa Kisumu na Kericho, hamjambo. Mheshimiwa Rais, maneno mengi tumesema tangu juzi wakati tulianza safari ya kumsindikiza dada wetu Joyce. I will only say one or two things. Your Excellency, we are burying a woman of great humility and determination. Joyce, in her journey through life, she's had to overcome many obstacles for her to be elected as a member of parliament in Sotik. She had to overcome traditional stereotypes because she was married elsewhere. For her to be elected deputy speaker, she had to overcome a record that existed that no woman had ever been elected as a deputy speaker. And for her to be elected as governor, she had to overcome the record that existed then that there was no woman elected as deputy governor, And so, this great woman, with a lot of humility, actually had to hustle her way to what she became. She worked hard. She had a lot of determination. And today, we rest her and we celebrate her life as a great woman leader and a great leader in our republic. It is also correct to say that Joyce, in her life, she had to battle with a lot of courage the most dangerous disease in our history today, the condition of cancer. And very few people manage to deal with cancer for 28 years like the way Joyce did. As I said yesterday, she wouldn't have managed through life if Edwin was not the understanding husband and the great man that he is. And thank you, Edwin, for helping this great lady through her journey in life, both in her career and also when she became sick. I know, Edwin, you have asked me whether I slept at home yesterday. And I want to tell you I did. It was actually Rachel who was not at home. It was not me. But I spoke to her this morning. She called me herself. And let me tell you, for the record, she asked me to pass her condolences, and she actually prayed for your family on the phone. And as you said yesterday, when I was speaking to you one of the late nights, naturally because it was late at night, around 1 a.m., I was at home and we were in the bedroom and Rachel was there. And when she heard us talking, she told me, because this thing I think is getting serious, I am going to call a friend of ours called Prophet Francina from America to come and pray for Joyce. And I know you're aware that friend actually flew from America and came and prayed for Joyce in London. That is how many Kenyans valued your wife, Edwin. And so we've come here to say bye-bye to our sister and to a great leader in our republic. Finally, Your Excellency, yesterday you told the country what the government you lead is doing. And it is true that in 2015, you did instruct that we work out a mechanism so that the National Hospital Insurance Fund is expanded to include cancer and diabetes. And in 2015, the products and the coverage of NHIF was expanded to include cancer and diabetes. And that was because it was evident then that we were going to a crisis with matters to do with cancer and with matters to do with diabetes. The second step, Your Excellency, you did is when you formulated the managed equipment service. A big portion of that program was targeting radiology and was targeting screening of cancer and related diseases. And that is why today, at least in every county, there is a cancer screening facility. And again, finally, when you formulated the Big Four, because of the challenge we have around health, you made universal health one of the pillars of your Big Four program so that we can assemble the necessary capabilities to deal with this challenge. I want to promise you, Your Excellency, that all of us in your government and even those who support your government from the other side, we will work together so that we can actualize the Big Four so that we can deal with the challenges like the one that has taken away our sister. Finally, to the people of Kisumu and to the people of Bomet, we want to say poleni sana kwa kumpoteza huyu dada wetu Joyce. Mimi nataka nitoe shukurani kwa Edwin na kwa watu wa Muhoroni na kaunti ya Kisumu kwa kutumpatia bibi wenu awe mjumbe na gavana wetu kule Bomet. Asanteni sana. Na mkiona hapo mbele mrudishe mkono, hatutakataa. Kwa hivyo nataka niseme asanteni sana kwenu. Hakuna kitu nimesema, msianze kwenda kuinterpret maneno ati nimesema nini, sijasema kitu. Mheshimiwa Rais, nikuhakikishie ya kwamba umoja wa taifa ambayo ulianzisha kupitia kwa chama ya Jubilee na ambayo unaendesha mbele kupitia undugu na urafiki kati yako na Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga, sisi wote kama Wakenya tunaunga mkono, ndio tuweze kuondoa siasa chafu ya ugomvi na chuki na ukabila, na tuweke mambo yetu yote katika mipango ya kuweka Wakenya pamoja, kuweka umoja wa Wakenya na kulenga mambo ya maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya. Mheshimiwa Rais, sasa ni nafasi yangu kwa heshima kubwa. Ndugu wananchi, tafadhali tusimame kwa heshima tuweze kumkaribisha kiongozi wetu na rais wa Kenya, Mheshimiwa Uhuru.
Asante sana. Hana tuketi.